There comes a time in every man's life, not marked by birthdays or milestones, when his body quietly tells him something has shifted. It may show up in the mornings when the strength that once rose without effort no longer greets him the same way. It may appear during long days when fatigue creeps in earlier than expected, or it may reveal itself in the most private areas of a man's life, where confidence, stamina, and desire suddenly feel different, subtle, unpredictable, or simply not what they used to be. Most men don't talk about this moment. They carry it alone. They tell themselves it's stress or age or just a phase because nobody ever taught them how to understand their changing body. But the truth is simpler and far kinder. Your body isn't failing you. It's asking to be supported again. And today I want to share why the men who stay active, who move, lift, walk, challenge themselves, often feel stronger, more confident, more consistent, and more themselves in every area of life. This is not about becoming a bodybuilder. This is about reclaiming the vitality your body is still fully capable of. Let's begin. 1. The changes men feel long before they understand them. Most men assume that feeling slower, weaker, or less consistent is just getting older. But aging isn't what steals a man's vitality. Inactivity does. And because the decline is gradual, most men don't see it happening. It begins with small things: a little extra tension in the lower back, breath running short during activities that used to feel easy, a drop in motivation or drive, a sense of heaviness at the end of the day, a body that doesn't feel as responsive, steady, or powerful. These changes accumulate quietly. And because men are taught to push through, they rarely pause to ask what their body needs. But here's the truth: your body is incredibly resilient when you support it. The challenge is that many men wait until decline becomes discomfort or discomfort becomes fear before they decide to take their strength seriously again. Yet when they do, when they return to movement, everything shifts. Energy rises, confidence reappears, stamina improves, desire stabilizes, and the man they thought they were losing resurfaces. Why movement reignites a man's sense of self. A man does not need complicated routines or elite training. He needs movement, consistent, intentional, meaningful movement. When a man moves, his heart opens, his breathing deepens, his stress melts layer by layer, his posture improves, his confidence rises subconsciously, his sleep resets. His body begins to respond as it once did. His mood becomes calmer and more grounded. Movement is not about vanity. It's about identity. A strong body doesn't just feel better. It communicates something powerful. I am capable. I am present. I am in control. And that feeling spills into every part of a man's life. 3. Why stamina returns when a man challenges himself. One of the most common frustrations men share, especially after 30 or 40, is the loss of stamina. Not just in the bedroom, but everywhere. During work, during physical activity, even during moments that require calm, controlled presence. But stamina isn't simply lost. It fades when the body isn't challenged, and it returns when the body is reminded of what it can do. Short bursts of higher intensity movement, things like brisk uphill walking, simple circuit training, moderate weightlifting, short HIIT sessions have been shown to rebuild endurance quickly and efficiently. Men who reintroduce these forms of training often report longer lasting energy, better control of their breathing, improved rhythm, faster recovery, more confidence during physical engagement. Stamina is not a mystery. Stamina is a reflection of conditioning, and conditioning is trainable at any age. 4. Why active men are perceived as more attractive across studies and across centuries of human behavior. Women consistently describe the same traits as attractive in men. Strength, not in excess, but in presence. Clear posture and balanced movement. Low facial puffiness and visible muscle tone. A calm, steady, composed demeanor. Confidence rooted in capability. Grounded energy rather than anxious energy. These qualities are not aesthetic. They are signals of health, vitality, and reliability. 3 traits women instinctively associate with long-term stability and emotional security. But here's the deeper layer. Women aren't responding to the body itself. They're responding to the way a man feels inside his body. When a man feels strong, he moves differently. He walks differently. He communicates differently. He connects differently. And people, especially women, feel it instantly. Strength radiates even when a man says nothing. 5. Why active men experience fewer performance disruptions. Men rarely speak openly about performance concerns. But if you ask them privately, the fears are deep. unpredictability, inconsistency, decreased desire, lack of firmness, loss of morning energy, difficulty staying present mentally. These issues weigh heavily on a man's confidence. Yet they are far more common than men realize, and overwhelmingly, research shows that men who remain physically active experience fewer disruptions because movement strengthens the systems that support male function. Circulation improves, tension decreases, stress drops, energy stabilizes, hormones regulate, confidence rises, responsiveness becomes more reliable. This is why men who return to fitness often say things like, "I didn't expect everything to improve this fast," or "I feel like someone turned the lights back on inside my body," because that's exactly what happens. 6. Why strength provides mobility, freedom, and control. When a man is strong, not excessively, but functionally, his body moves with ease. He feels steady, he feels balanced, he feels prepared. Strength gives a man freedom. Freedom from pain, freedom from stiffness, freedom from hesitation, freedom from fatigue, freedom to be present instead of distracted by discomfort. The combination of mobility and strength allows a man to navigate physical situations, whether work, daily life, or intimacy, with a level of confidence and control that simply isn't available when the body is weak or untrained. A man who is strong doesn't overthink movement. His body just responds. And that effortless responsiveness is something men deeply miss when they lose it and profoundly appreciate when they get it back. 7. Why active men have more confidence and connection. Real confidence is not loud. It is quiet, steady, and deeply rooted in how a man feels inside his body. Men who train, even lightly, tend to speak more clearly, make decisions faster, carry less self-doubt, initiate connection with ease, handle stress with more composure, approach relationships with a calmer presence. Women consistently describe confidence, not muscles, as the most attractive trait in a man, and confidence grows naturally when a man feels capable. This is why fit men often experience more connection, stronger relationships, deeper intimacy, greater emotional balance, more satisfying physical experiences, not because they are superior, but because they are supported by their own body, their own discipline, and their own commitment to themselves. 8. Why fitness transforms a man's life far beyond his body. Behind every man's desire to feel strong, energetic, capable, and confident is something deeper than biology. It's identity, it's dignity, it's pride, it's self-respect. Men lose confidence when they lose control of their bodies. Men regain confidence when they reclaim that control. Fitness is not about chasing perfection. It's not about being the biggest or strongest. It's not about competing with anyone, not even your younger self. Fitness is about reclaiming your energy, your clarity, your drive, your physical presence, your inner stability, your emotional balance, your confidence as a man. When men return to movement, they don't just change physically, they change mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. They reconnect with the part of themselves that feels courageous, grounded, and alive. If you're watching this and quietly recognizing parts of yourself, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not past your prime. You are not losing who you are. You are not destined to decline. Your body is not failing you. It is waiting for you, waiting to be supported, waiting to be challenged, waiting to be awakened again. Every step you take towards strength, even the smallest one, is a step back toward your confidence, your identity, your power, and your connection with life itself. Take care of your body. Honor the man you are becoming, and trust that the best version of you is not behind you. It is ahead of you, waiting for your next decision. And if you want more guidance, more clarity, and more honest conversations about men's health, strength, confidence, and vitality, make sure you subscribe to Vitality Digest, because we're just getting started, and you deserve every step of this journey.